Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Plinko, and today I have a quick guide on how to upgrade the Wind Staff in Origins. Black Ops 3 Zombies Chronicles. This is definitely one of my favorite staffs, so make sure you stick around to figure out how to build and upgrade this thing. When charged, fully charged after it's upgraded, this thing will launch these little mini tornadoes, and it is amazing to watch the little zombies get caught in the tornadoes. But anyways, let's jump into this. So first of all, you want to find the record and the record player. The record, here, there are 3 locations this record can be. One is right here at the entrance to the excavation, between that little motor and the fence. The other one is over here on top of this wooden ledge right there. And the third location the record can be is going to be in this wheelbarrow on top of the excavation site. Now you want to find the record player, and this is always going to be in the same location. It's down here inside the excavation site on the right, on the floor. And you just want to pick that up. And once you have these 2 items, you are ready to move on to the next step. So you want to place this gramophone on the table right there inside the excavation site. And what this is going to do is it's going to open up a new area to the map. And this is actually where you're going to build these staffs later on in this guide. But for now, we have to move on to the next step, which is finding the pieces for your staff. So first, you want to find the actual record for the wind staff, the yellow record. It's going to be over here by generator 5. It's either going to be right there on the ledge or somewhere near that generator. There are 3 different locations, but they're all right near that generator. Shouldn't be too hard to find. Now you want to find the 3 staff pieces, the 3 glowing yellow pieces, and all 3 of these are actually going to be inside the 3 different robots. So what you have to do to get inside the robots is you have to wait for one to come, and you have to look at their feet. And on the bottom of their feet, one of their feet is going to have a glowing yellow circle on it. And you can actually shoot that circle and get up into the robot by standing in its footsteps. So just make sure you look at the robot before it comes, decide which foot has the circle on it, and then just stand in the footstep of that foot and just shoot at the bottom of the foot as he's stepping on you. And you actually really don't have to aim, as long as you're shooting up, and when you get stepped on, this should work no problem. But it is kind of a pain because you have to time these, because if you're on one side of the map and the robots are coming on the other side of the map, it's really hard to get over there. But you know, I have faith in you guys. It's not too complicated. Alright, so here's the third part. Once you have all 3 of the yellow wind pieces, you are ready to build the staff. And so now you have to make your way over to this wind tunnel, and this is actually over by generator 4 next to Juggernog. Just make your way down into this tunnel, place the record player on the table, and if you forgot to pick it up from the excavation site, just run down to the excavation site and pick up that record player. Make sure you have it with you. Now you want to make your way over to the yellow altar once you are inside the crazy place and pick up the wind staff stone. And this is, I think it's actually a crystal, but it's the yellow crystal on the yellow altar. Once you have this, this will enable you to actually build the staff. So you want to make your way back down to the excavation site, and the bottom of the excavation site, look for these statues and find the yellow statue. And just hold your action button on that statue, and you'll be able to build the wind staff. So now that you have built the wind staff, we can start the upgrade process. So make your way back down to the crazy place, and just turn around in the yellow place and look up, and you will see these circles that you can spin by shooting it with the wind staff. And this image on the left of your screen is what you want the line of circles pointing towards the center of the room to look like. So the inside of the circle starting at the bottom and working your way out. So you want the 2 lines at the inside of the circle and the upside down F on the outside of the circle. And you want that on the line of circles pointing towards the middle of the room. So just make those look just like that, and that will solve that puzzle pretty easy compared to some of the other staffs. And you will be ready to move on to the next step once you get this completed. You will get a little audio quote once this happens, and it will spin around and kind of reset, so you'll know you have completed this correctly. Alright, so now we are ready to move on to the next step, which is going to be finding the 3 smoking balls around the map. And these are going to be kind of outside the map area, but you will see little puffs of smoke. One is going to be over here by generator 5, and just come over here by stamina up and look out this window over here. And you will see a kind of like a little ball or an urn smoking. What you want to do is get your wind staff and shoot it so you're blowing the smoke towards the excavation site, so towards the center of the map right there, and you'll see the smoke change directions when you shoot these things. So that's the first one. There's 3 of these total you have to shoot. There's one over here by Generator 4 and by Juggernog. And same thing, you just want to come over here and angle yourself to where you are pointing towards the excavation site in the middle of the map and just blow the smoke towards the excavation site. And the third location is going to be down below the church behind the tank spawn. And you just have to walk through the mud a little bit, and it's going to be on your right here. And again, you'll see the smoke. Just point towards the excavation site and shoot it, and you'll see the smoke change directions. And Samantha will tell you have solved the riddle. Alright, so now you've completed that. You are almost done. You just have to make your way down into the excavation site and find these 4 switches. And what these switches do is it changes the color, and it changes the color of the stones on the spheres in the middle of the room. So it will spin, each switch spins a different sphere, one of the 4 spheres, and it will actually change the color every time you click one of those switches. So there's 4 switches total. I'm going to show you their locations right now, and you just have to play around with this until you can get all those to turn yellow. So here's the 3rd location. And that's actually the 4th switch right there. I'm going to show you how to get to it. You just have to jump over this and then drop down. These 2 on the side are a little tricky to get to, but again, not too complicated. So there you go. Once you have all 4 of those lights yellow, you will be ready to continue on to the next step. And I think we get this right here. Alright, so once all spheres are yellow, you're going to make your way down to the bottom underneath, and you'll see a glowing yellow orb right there. You just want to shoot that with the wind staff, and the orb will actually just shoot up into the spheres, and you'll know you have completed that step, and you're ready to move on. Alright, so now you're pretty much done. You just have to make your way down to the crazy place one more time. Place your staff back on the yellow altar where you picked up the crystal before to build the staff, and you just have to kind of survive a round or 2 down here and kill zombies near the staff, which will feed your staff zombie souls and power it enough to where you can upgrade this thing. And again, this is one of my favorite staffs. It's literally like the coolest thing to watch zombies get caught in this little mini tornado. So I hope you guys enjoy these guides. If they do help you out, make sure you drop a like on the video. They do take me a little while to put together, but I kind of enjoy it. So, you know, I'm just doing this for fun and to help some of you guys out. So again, make sure you drop a like on it if it does help you out, and subscribe to the channel for more zombies content, and I will catch you guys next time.
Arm up. Got multiple rock bots incoming.